Nominations, Jay. What are we going to play from the first issue of Sega Visions magazine?
If this was a turkey dinner, I would say the meat on the bone was scarce with this issue. I mean, we've seen so many of these games. We've seen them all before. We've seen them all, and multiple times. And so I got to go with Truxton. Do I need to talk about it now? Truxton, number 1. Zoom, number 2, because it's Zoom. I mean, can we make an episode of Zoom? I don't know, but we'll see. And then third,
we'd certainly enjoy playing it in the attempt to do so.
We'll definitely have fun for sure. Yeah. And then of course Michael Jackson. Oddly enough, all right, I guess Michael Jackson. Let's see what's happening.
Okay,
that's all I got, man.
Yeah, so the overlap title is the obvious Moonwalker. That was its first appearance, and it's pretty fucking hot and be super interesting. There's just so much that we could probably fucking have fun with on the ancillary part of that property. You know what I mean? There's so much IP stuff to have fun with there that it's pretty appealing, I think, for a game episode. I also have Ghostbusters for also the same reason.
Oh, interesting.
But we talked about there are some shortcomings there, and I can certainly hear arguments against it, no question. And the last one I had was Ghouls and Ghosts, which is kind of like a throwback one that just happened to pop into that KV ad at the very last second before we left, and
interesting. I thought you played through that recently for some reason. Why did I think you did that?
No. Yeah, we've talked about it before. I mean, yeah, that's always in the big Genesis ads. It's one of their early title staples, early library staples. So we've seen it, we've talked about it, and I still like the appeal of the full circle of have that Ghosts and Goblins first game episode I did with Jab and
I always think of that one. Like whenever we talk about this, I think of that, even though
not completely different. If it were the same game, I would certainly not be sitting here talking about it again. I don't need to play that game ever again. But yeah, this one it's got a good reputation, and my problems with that first one were not the type of game it was, or the theme or anything. It was all fun and interesting to some degree, or as much as an action platformer can be. It was just how brutally shitty and difficult it was. That's the major problem. And I do not know this one to have that same problem, so I'm hoping that it's a better experience. So those are my 3. Zoom is interesting, man. Yeah, but you fucking to hear you bring it up. I'm like, if he wants to do it, I mean, fuck. It would be such a struggle to get game ups.
Would it be like Dig Dug 2, where there's
it would be, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. We sit and talk about how are we going to do it? We just did it. Fucking. I mean, I guess that's a year ago now. Time flies, but we have done it.
It feels like it was longer ago than that. Even though
what's that?
Right. So I was like, was it though? It feels like it was longer ago than that. I don't know. It feels like forever we did that.
It was the last episode of 2020. That was our Christmas time episode. Yeah, man, that's very good. Miyagi, no squeakies right now. We're not squeaking shit during podcast recording. That's not what we're doing. Different activity right now, buddy. Yeah, man. Okay, so
how do you feel about that? I could hear arguments for the ghosts. I mean, I could see that maybe. Really don't want to do Ghostbusters though.
Okay, yeah, I feel that. I'm not gonna push hard on Ghostbusters. Duke, you're the culprit with the squeaky. No squeaky. Yeah, man. I mean, I would be totally cool with Moonwalker, Ghouls and Ghosts, or Zoom. Any of those are totally fine for me. Which one's the most like I said? Moonwalker is it's like the AAA title that of course that one.
But are we going to get into it and
And you know what? We just did Revenge of Shinobi, and that is very similar to Moonwalker, I think. And
I felt like move wise, it was kind of similar to it, like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's that it is
sprite moon.
Yeah, big sprites. I mean, side scrolling action, fucking beat 'em up kind of deal. Like that is very similar in format. So that's a pretty good argument against that. Ghouls and Ghosts is a side-scrolling action platformer, but it's not.
But it's not like
it's
that.
It's more of a shooter, than
Yeah.
a beat 'em up. I think so. You get some variance there, and Zoom is obviously completely different. So maybe and we're going to see Moonwalker again. So I don't fear not playing that, or having the opportunity at least to talk about it later. Although, I mean, that could be stated about Ghouls and Ghosts and fucking Zoom as well, because those just do not go away. They have not, that's like that early title thing. They just will not stop pimping out. So
it'd be nice to vary the gameplay a bit with Zoom. I would say that, to switch it up to something completely different. I mean, we got our Final Fantasy side quest RPG going. We just got through with a side-scrolling type of Shinobi situation.
Okay, and we could play. We could fucking jump on and play Zoom, dude. If you're pushing it. Okay. I'll do Zoom. You want to do Zoom? I'll do Zoom.
Let's do it. Zoom.
All right. Come on, boy. Yeah, let's do it. It'll allow me to fucking hear that 8 billion times over the next few weeks, and that'll be great. Okay, so we're playing Zoom next, and then we are on to GamePro issue 11.